Okay, hi, welcome. My name is Wendy Ron, and this is my introduction to the famous World Wide Web and YouTube, and um, I hope you enjoy what I have to say. I wanted to introduce myself. I have three beautiful young girls, and they are really pretty super good girls. They're both, all of them are extremely beautiful. I was very blessed. Um, I was born in Coos Bay, Oregon. Don't miss it at all. I was born there in 1968. For those of you who aren't familiar with Oregon, or especially Coos Bay, Oregon, Coos Bay is pretty much a nowhere town, and basically all they have left is a fishing industry. So I really don't have any reason to go back there and visit. I did have a pretty good few years of my life there, though, as a child. I was, speaking of as a child, I was born with pitch black hair sticking straight up on my head, and a lot of it, and big brown eyes. I didn't have that great of a life. I never was with one family in my lifetime. I was sort of in the system, but not really in the system either. Back then, things were a little bit different. I spent a lot of time in other families' homes, under the care of other family members, under the care of friends of my mother, my aunt, and just kind of grew up that way. That was the way of life for me. And I've been everywhere, all over the States. I've lived in Puerto Rico when I was a young child, lived in Chicago. I don't really remember the first 11 years of my life. But basically, that's all that I remember about my childhood growing up. When I did finally become an adult, that is, turned 18, I wasn't even quite 18 actually, but I had decided that I was going to stay in one place. That was really important to me. Having grown up all over the place with so many different people, it was important to me for having that security of being in one place, growing up in one city. For me, growing up was, after I turned an adult and I was able to decide how it was that I was going to grow up. So here I am in Salem, Oregon. Have been here for, let's see, I was 18, 28, 30, 20 years. 20 years